What up, guys? GangstaPranksta back with a brand new episode of Gangsta Plays. Today we are here with episode 308. Before we get into today's episode, hope you guys enjoyed the last episode where we played Koromon, a small little indie game, but very similar to Pokemon. That was a little fun time. In case you missed it, go check it out. But today's episode, we got a special episode because we are playing actually, hold on, let me skip this cutscene because I don't know what the full name is. It's a mouthful of a name of a title. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. Yes, we are playing this in celebration of the new Super Mario Brothers movie that is coming out, the animated movie. I believe it comes out the first week of April, 4th or 5th. I remember seeing that date. So I'm like, you know what? Let's play a Mario game just to kind of celebrate it. The animated movie actually looks pretty good. I'm quite excited for it. Honestly, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, how has it not come out sooner? But you know what? Better late than never. Animation's like super on point right now. Every animated movie that comes out just looks absolutely stunning and gorgeous and great story. It gets good reviews, so you know what? I guess now is better late than never. So we are playing this game, and I'm pretty excited. I've heard a lot of good things. This is kind of one of the better platformers regarding Mario. I know this used to be on the Wii U, and then they did some stuff, I guess added some DLC or whatever. I see Play New Super Luigi U. I don't know what that is. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, I'm not used to playing on my Switch. I play on it about once every other month. I don't know what this Luigi thing is, but I do kind of want to check it out. We're going to start with the Mario one, and then, or should we start with New Super Luigi? The new is throwing me off. If it was just Super Luigi U, it'd be cool, but the new Super Luigi U, I think it's really throwing off my my titles. You know what? We're going to start off with Luigi, because I do like Luigi more than Mario. New Super Luigi U is a little trickier than New Super Mario Bros. U. You can jump higher, but you're more prone to skidding about. Okay, maybe we'll... You know what? Let's perfect Super Mario Bros. U, and then we'll jump into Super Luigi U. Definitely something I want to play. We're playing solo, just me, myself, and I. Choose a character. Who do we get to choose? We got Mario, of course. We got Luigi. Yeah, pretty standard stuff. We got Toad, but not the cool Toad, like a weird looking Toad. He's all yellow. I'm used to purple Toad with the red dots on the head. We got Toadette. She is easier somehow. I don't know how that would be. Nabbit. I don't know who the hell this is. I've seen the character before, but I've never seen him in a game or where he's from or whatnot. Okay, so we actually got 5 characters to choose from. We're gonna play Luigi later, so I guess we'll choose Mario for now. I kind of want to try the Toad, but just the yellow is throwing me off. We'll go Mario. Fuck it, in celebration of Mario. Yeah, let's do it. Let's see the story. I'm gonna guess Princess Peach gets kidnapped by Bowser. There's probably gonna be another castle. Oh, here's Bowser, right on cue, with all his little Goonie friends. Is he gonna take Peach? Is this really gonna be the story? Oh, okay, that's different. Oh, oh, okay, I thought he was gonna kidnap us. But he is launching us into the stratosphere. Got some acorns. Got some derpy looking Yoshis. What the hell is wrong with them? Okay, so this is your pretty standard story of Mario. I wonder if I grew up with a Nintendo, if I would be different. Would I be sick of Mario? Because it is all kind of the same shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say that too loud, because I know there are Mario enthusiasts that are like, live and die by Mario. And I understand, you know, very cool character. But, I don't know. It's just me. I grew up with a PlayStation, so Mario doesn't mean as much to me. Acorn Plains. Heck of a world we got here. Can we look? Alright, lots of stuff. Lots of levels. Good lord, this keeps going on and on and on. And then there is our goal. Holy shit. I guess we're going. Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. The lives are kind of worrying me, because I just want to kind of play. I don't want to be concerned about, oh, I fell in a hole. Hold on a second. My audio seems to be delayed on my end, so I just want to double check it's okay. Give me 1 second. We will be right back. Alright, so I checked the footage, and the audio is just delayed on the little capture screen I'm playing on, but the video itself seemed fine, so that is cool. What the hell is that squirrel flying thing? Oh, I guess I might become one? Give me this. Squirrely Mario. You can fly, you can glide, you can... When you land... Okay, he takes some time to stop. Gotcha. I don't know if we should collect all the coins. I think if we get 100, then we get a life? I don't know if that's still a thing, or if that's even a Mario thing. I'm not sure. I would think so, right? That's like old school gaming type stuff. Oh, he breaks blocks with this costume. Okay, gotta be careful. Beautiful. Let me know in the comment section if you guys are looking forward to the new Mario Bros. Movie as well. I would say the trailers have looked good so far. I know people are not too crazy about the voice acting, which I get, you know, because, where the hell did I just go? Okay, that's, was not expecting that. Okay, I was wondering if that was gonna be a thing too, if I could, go down the hill and slide and take out the enemies. I am. Cool. I'm just trying to get my bearings right now, so please be patient with me. It's been a while since I played a Mario game. Actually, last time we played Mario was episode 250. And... am I gonna get them all in time? Yes, I am. Oh, give me that. That's an extra life. Okay, we're up to 7 already. Okay, so 100 coins does equal 1 life. That is good to know. Just wanted confirmation on that. I don't remember what I was saying. But I had a little button prompt there. Oh, be patient with me with Mario. Last time we played Mario was episode 250. Oh, he can... okay. Interesting. He's got an extra jump. So I can get up in places that I shouldn't be able to get up into. How many... okay, I only get it once. Oh, I knew that shit was coming. That's why it's dangerous to fucking parkour. Oh, you bastard. Okay, so anytime we see this kind of, I don't know how you'd describe it. I don't have a goddamn thing to get up here anymore. Fuck. I'm also cognizant of the time that, I don't run out of time. Especially on the first level, it'd be quite embarrassing. But yeah, anyways, so last time we played Mario was, episode 250. We played, Super Mario Sunshine. Is this the end? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. At least I completed it. Without dying. Because if I die on level 1, then, yeah, the rest isn't gonna be too pretty. Yeah, I guess we just go to part 2. Level 2. Acorn Plains 2. But yeah, episode 250, we played Super Mario Sunshine. And that was a fun time. I was thinking about doing, what's it called? Super Mario Galaxy for this episode. But I ended up deciding to do the Super Mario Bros. Deluxe just because I was more in the mood for a platformer than a 3D action adventure type game. Even though those are my jam. Those are my favorite kind of games. I just wanted a simple platformer. Especially with last episode being Koromon, kind of Pokemon-ish. You know, take it back old school with Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, you bastard. I saw that happening too. That was close. Oh, that was bad timing on my part. Come out, buddy. Is this gonna go past? Oh, it even took out the plant. Let's go. I'm gonna try and rack up as many lives so I can just be careless later. But, yeah, so let me know in the comments section if you are excited about the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I hope it's good. I just... Oh, shit, I survived. Wait. Okay, that scared me a little bit. Yeah, it looks good. I really like the animation. The voices I'm not too sure about. I like Toad's voice. Chris Pratt is Mario. I gotta see more. And then I believe Charlie Day is Luigi. And you got Jack Black as Bowser and Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. I believe I got them all. Who else is in the movie? I'm trying to think. I can't remember. I know Peach is in the movie. I don't know who plays her. There might be some others I'm missing, but I would say that is the big characters. But the movie looks good. I've tried not to watch too many trailers. I've only watched the first one. Just because I'm like, oh, what can we expect? And then after that, I'm like, you know what? I'm not watching anymore. I just want to kind of go into it fresh. So, I don't know if I'll watch it opening weekend, but I definitely want to watch it as soon as possible. Oh, thank you. Oh, should we go all the way up? Of course, we got the option. Oh, no more tunnels. Hey, I can dig that. Oh, I thought it was going to transition me out to a different place. Did not know that was a cannon. Oh, we gotta get these. I don't know if there's a time limit for... As I say that, it disappears, and I jump into a plant. When it rains, it pours. But now we can confirm there is a time limit. I thought it was weird that there was no, like, time limit sounds. But even though there's no sounds, they are still there. This is nice. This is chill. I'm nice and relaxed. Right now, I just finished eating something. And I don't know, I don't feel like I ate too much. But it just did not sit with me. I was like such in a good mood and so energetic, and now I'm just like so fucking lethargic. I feel like shit. But I'm like, you know what? I've been wanting to record this for the past few days. I'm like, I gotta get this out now. Thank you, Mr. Level Up Man. So here we are. I delayed this a little bit because I did not watch as much stuff as I had hoped. I did watch a little bit of stuff. We'll talk about that later. But it only ended up being 2 things. I actually started a TV show. That's kind of why. I started a new show called Vice Principals. We'll talk about that later. I only watched season 1. I was going to binge the whole thing, but I'm like, you know what? We'll talk about season 1 and then I'll get to season 2 eventually. But like I said, we'll watch that later. But it was pretty short. It was 9 episodes, 30 minutes each. But I was watching that instead of watching movies, which is very uncharacteristic of me. Pick a block, I'll give you whatever items inside. I'm going to shuffle them now, so watch closely. You don't want to pick a Bowser symbol. Okay, I kind of want that Toadette crown. It's in the middle, it's on the left, it's on the right. I believe it's on the right, if I followed it correctly. You can hit 2 blocks, please be careful though. If you hit a block with a Bowser inside, the game is over. Wow, really? That high stakes? That's fucking insane. I believe I saw the Toadette one in this. It is, let's go. I'm not gonna gamble. I'm just gonna take the Toadette thing because I don't want to risk. Oh, it's making me fucking get the Bowser shit. I wasn't paying attention to the other ones. Fuck. It's gonna cancel out the, Oh, no, you won. Check it out. Okay, cool. What is this, though? It's an item. Use R to check your items. If a course is too tough, an item might help. Cool, let's check out our items. What does this do? I don't want to use it. I just want to see what it does. Only Toadette can use that. Okay, well, that's even more disappointing. And is this a boss fight? Maybe? Who knows? Fuck it. We'll try it out. So anyways, watch the TV show. And like I said, we'll talk about that later. I ended up watching one movie. But we got a lot of wrestling to talk about because it is WrestleMania weekend. And of course, it's not just WrestleMania. There are other shows that are going on. I don't think I can make it up here. So we'll talk about them. I'll give my thoughts. Oh, I didn't even need to. Okay, whatever. I was trying to do things the hard way when I did not need to. So we got some wrestling to talk about. What else can we talk about? What have I been up to? I haven't played too much. I've been really invested. What is this suit? Blue fireballs. That is cool. So what else? Oh, that's a cool move. I've never seen that. Oh, it's ice. It's not even fire. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Because what the hell would blue flames do? Like, that'd make absolutely no sense. But yeah, I've been playing the shit out of Gotham Knights. Just trying to record as much as I can in terms of that playthrough. So I've been trying to be on top of it as much as I can. And I've actually been enjoying what I've been playing, which is a little shocking even to myself. Because, you know, at first I was very disappointed in the game. Hold on, we had a prompt here. Y and, oh god, nope. Hold on, I want to try that thing. There we go, okay. So Y and R. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, so anyways, can I not do that again? Okay, apparently that was a one-time go. So yeah, I've been playing the shit out of Gotham Knights, just really wanting to get ahead of the playthrough, getting a good bunch of it recorded. But, you know, I put it off for so long, and then going back to it, I was kind of like, you know, am I still gonna care for it? And I'm happy to say I still am having a little bit of fun. It's not as fun as I would have liked it to be. Oh, are you kidding me? You fucking one-up tried to escape from me. It's definitely not the Arkham games, and it sucks if you're going in with that perception, but for what it is, it's okay. Kind of. I don't know. I have high expectations for it, and it was kind of disappointing. But I'm hoping the story will kind of usurp all the other stuff that I don't like about it. We'll have to wait to see. I think I'm about halfway through, I think? I don't know, I find the whole story very weird. The, what's the word I'm looking for? Is this gonna launch me up? Yes, it is. Thank you very much. Where the side quests, I guess Arkham was kind of the same, where you kind of just stumble upon the side quests. And then the story itself, you know, mainly revolves around the Court of Owls. I did do a little research, because I was looking up something. Hold on, we got ourselves a boss fight. Oh, he does not get affected by that. Okay. How do we stop our boy here? Oh, I don't even have it anymore. Do I just... Okay, just a jump on the head. Yeah, I don't know why I overthought that. I had ice powers, so I thought I should use them. But at the end of the day, it's fucking Mario. Just jump on the goddamn head. Oh, that's no bueno. Oh, managed to get that one. I want to know that guy's name. Is it Monty? I think this guy's one of Bowser's sons. Could be wrong. There's the derpy Yoshi. Derpy Pink Yoshi. Why are you so derpy, Pink Yoshi? What is wrong with you? You guys look like you're inbred as fuck. Acorn Place 3. Oh, Yoshi Hill. Maybe we can see what's wrong with the Yoshis. Maybe Dr. Mario will come in with an antidote. Antidotes? Antidote? It's a weird word. Antidote. Oh, beautiful. I need one of those, because I feel like at any moment I can get absolutely... This is a Monty. That guy's name is Monty. Monty the Mole, I know that. But I thought the other guy's name was Monty too, the Bowser's son guy. Ooh, Yoshi, you look normal. Thank God. What's wrong with your clan, bro? Hold on, how do we get that? There we go. What are the powers? I know he's got a tongue and he can spit shit out. And then we can launch... I feel like I'm missing some other Yoshi abilities. Like I said, don't crucify me. I didn't grow up with the Mario games. Oh, hell yeah. I feel like Mario is slightly overrated. Like, the games are good, the games are fun, but... how do you say this? They don't really try with Mario, you know? Mario's just gonna sell regardless. And... you know, they kind of know their audience. They know what their audience wants, and I guess that's good of them. But as an outsider looking in, it's just kind of it's just like same shit, you know? My kind of, I don't know. That's my perspective on Mario. I feel like there's so much more they could do with him. Or his cast of characters, you know, I'm always a big Wario and Waluigi supporter, and they definitely do not get featured as much as other characters. Not even Yoshi appears more than fucking Waluigi. And no, speaking of Yoshi, oh yes, come back here. Thank you. I want to get this apple. I don't know what... Oh, we got an egg. Oh, cool, power up for me. We got that, cool. But yeah, I hope Wario and Waluigi appear in the movie. That'd be cool. I don't know what I'd like next, cause like, what do you think they're gonna do after the movie? You know, you would assume probably a Luigi movie. You know, a Luigi's Mansion type thing. Maybe even a Toad movie. Maybe even a Princess Peach movie, introduce Daisy somehow. Or maybe... Oh, no, Yoshi, don't jump. Wow, he You got the hell out of there. Maybe, you know, you oh wow, that was quick. They did not want me to stay too long without a Yoshi. You know, like, Luigi's Mansion, do you introduce Daisy in, God damn it, don't jump! He jumps off, it hurts me every time. Oh, I was so afraid of dying there. Yeah, do you introduce Daisy in the Luigi movie? Maybe do it in a Peach movie? Oh, I've only got a minute and a half. I think I'm almost done the level, but, just to be on the safe side, let me just finish this real quick. Pop up. Okay. Whatever, don't. And then you got Donkey Kong. You can do a Donkey Kong movie. You can do a Bowser movie based on, like, all his kids. And, you know, do a Bowser prequel, how he became evil. They have a little Mario Kart scene in the Super Mario Bros. Movie. I saw that in the trailer. Maybe they'll do a Mario Kart movie, a Smash Bros. Movie. Maybe we get a Nintendo Cinematic Universe where we get a Zelda movie, Metroid, Star Fox. Who else? Pokemon? I don't know if you introduced Pokemon. Are we gonna help this Yoshi? Hey, I'm Baby Yoshi. You look like you know where to find food, so I guess I'll follow you. Is that what you are? You're just a malnourished Yoshi? Is that what that is? Because he definitely seems a little more than malnourished. Fetus alcohol syndrome. He's about to jump off. Oh no, he's not dumb. Okay. Yoshi, you're scaring me. Oh, I can pick him up. So, am I not pressing the right button? Why? Oh, I just threw him off the map. Yoshi! Okay, he's coming back, thank God. Do I have to babysit him, or is he going to take care of himself? Let's see how this plays out. That is a derpy-looking Goomba, though. Or maybe everyone's a baby? The babies just look super derpy? Is that a thing? Because the plants look normal. Not these plants, but the plant that was in the pipe. Petey the piranha. I'm not sure. Also, rest in peace, Baby Yoshi, I'm assuming, because I haven't seen him in a little bit, so we're just going to assume the worst. Oh, that sucks. Oh, is that level done? Because I didn't save... I don't know. Maybe Baby Yoshi's dead, or maybe he's stuck in the world. I'm not too sure. We're going to move on. Well, actually, I should beat it, because it's level 4. Wait, what's the level I just beat? This is level 3, so level 4 is that. But we could go straight to level 5. You know what? We're just going to skip a level. We're going straight to 5. Forget the Baby Yoshi. Anyways, back to the whole cinematic universe. You can do, I think a Star Fox movie would be cool. I'm not too familiar with Star Fox, but just a space setting. You know, kind of similar to Lightyear, which is another movie I want to watch. But I think that could be fun. Who else? I'm trying to think of, like, other Nintendo characters. Kirby, that's another one. Yeah, they can do a Kirby movie. I don't know how good that would be. I'm not too familiar with Kirby. Like, does he speak? Is he like Yoshi, where he just, you know, says his name? Yoshi! Is that what Kirby does? I don't think I've ever played a Kirby game. Maybe once, but it was not, I never owned a Kirby game. I never bought one. I think I played the demo for the new one. Not the newest one, but the, one of the newer ones. Whatever one's on Switch, but not the newest one. I know there was a newer one that came out a couple months ago. Not that one. So yeah, Kirby. I have DK, Diddy Kong. Then you can introduce all the Kongs, Cranky Kong, the cool guy. Oh, we got a Hammer Bro. Who else? Oh, wow, you actually hit that. Actually, hold on, I can defeat him right here. I'm trying to think of other Nintendo characters. I can't really think of any. Like, besides everyone that's kind of in the Mario world, they're kind of their own character. And like Diddy Kong, I wouldn't consider a Mario character. He's kind of doing his own thing. What other characters? Obviously Zelda, I mentioned that. I don't know, if I'm missing anybody, please let me know in the comment section. I'm trying to think of Smash Bros. And like some of the Nintendo characters there. But no one's coming to mind. Oh, I was saying about Pokemon though. Would you include Pokemon in the Nintendo universe? Because you'd think you'd probably keep it separate, right? It'd be its own thing. With like 7 million Pokemon. It's best to keep it its own thing. And not intertwined with the Mario stuff. I did not mean to go down that pipe. Can I go back? Oh, that looks like death. Oh, it could have been. But just like the games, wow, he like ran out of fireballs. Just like the games, I'm assuming they will milk the hell out of the Mario Cinematic Universe. And just do every single possible... Oh, that was close. Every single possible iteration of Mario. I'm assuming, like, even Dr. Mario will get a Dr. Mario movie. You know, Mario at the Olympics with Sonic. Even though Sonic he technically is an animated character, but his movies have been live action. But I'm guessing you still could do that. That could be interesting. I would obviously... Ooh, let's see if I can do this. I would love for them to, you know, circle back to the, I don't think I can make it. I would love to see them include the live-action Mario somehow. The terrible movie that came out in the 80s or 90s. Actually, I think it was early 90s. John Leguizamo is Luigi, and I forgot his name. It's Bob something. I believe he's passed away, so he wouldn't be able to be in it. But just like a callback of some sort to that movie would be awesome. Just so they can acknowledge that piece of shit. What do we got here? These cannons are about to fire a barrage of coins and one-ups. Collect as many as you can. Get more of the one-ups than the Bowser things to earn one-ups. Okay, gotcha. Oh wow, that launched right on me. I think I'm tied for the icons. Oh, hold on. I missed. Oh shit, I missed that one. Whatever, I'm getting a lot of... Oh shit, oh fuck. Okay, I think I'm even or I'm +1 from the one-ups. Can we get a tally? I got 5. Bowser, I think I got, yeah, 4. Okay, cool. That's something. Got a bunch of coins, though, which is cool. Dope, thank you. What the hell happened? Oh, we got a special level going on. Alright, cool. Did not know what was going on there for a second. What was I talking about? Ooh, give me that. Ooh, we got a chest. What is this? Another star. I'm assuming this is an item we can use. Nice. Does the star have a name? No! Bro, I just wanted to see it. Why can't I just look at stuff? I just want to see what it's called and shit. I'm gonna waste this fucking thing. I can't even get this block, I'm so upset. How long is this? Oh, there we go. Thank you for my answer. Can I make this up here? Hold on a second. I might be able to. Oh, hold on. I could do it. Fuck. Hold on. Oh, can you not wall jump? Oh, there we go. Give me these fucking coins. It's the least you can do. Can I go over... Is there nothing over here? Oh, that scared the shit out of me. I lost track of myself for a second. What was I saying before? I was talking about the Mario Cinematic Universe. All the different Mario movies they could do. Honestly, I'm surprised that they didn't do a Mario game based on the movie, which would be Mario the game, the movie, the game based on the game that's based on the movie that's based on the game. So you make a game based on the movie that's based on the game, and that would be like such easy money for Nintendo to be like, oh yeah, we cranked out a fucking movie of Mario, and now we're putting out a game. And the game is just going to be basically a remake of every single Mario movie or Mario game ever. But you kind of reskin it to be a movie aesthetic. I'm very surprised they didn't do that. Because that seems right up... Oh, that was fucking close. That seems right up Nintendo's alley. Because I'm not going to say they like to release the same game, but they will, they like to release the same game. Oh no, I missed one. I don't like how close to the lava we are. Oh, I was going to try and land on his head, but it was not a big landing spot. Woo! That was close. Ooh, should I go in that pipe? Of course. I'm a maniac. I'm a maniac on the loose. Ooh, I gotta get that. Okay. So I think I know how to do this. Okay, that was not my plan, but you know what? It worked out perfectly. I was gonna wait for it to swing right and then jump and glide left. And then catch it on the back, but you know what? It worked out. I know these tricks. I used to watch people play Mario Maker, and there's a lot of those type of tricks where just like, you know what? If you go a little further left or a little further right, you might find a secret block. So, me watching those what the hell is that thing? Me watching those Mario Maker videos has come in handy. Mario Maker was a fun series to watch people play, because I'd watch all these custom... I think this is... Why am I in a Bowser cannon? I thought that would be it to fight against me, but whatever. Mario Maker was such a cool idea to have people make levels, and then you could play, and they'd be hard as shit, of course, because people do the most ridiculous shit. So, fun times. Actually, that was another game that was only on Wii U. You have Mario Maker 2, which is on Switch. But I have that, actually. And when it came out, I was playing it quite a bit. Oh my god, that is a huge bomb. And I actually had quite a bit of fun with it. God, this bomb is huge. Get over here. There we go. Whatever the hell your name is. Whatever the hell any of your names are. Yeah, I had fun with Mario Maker. Mario Maker 2 was fun. And watching the original Mario Maker was fun as well. Even watching the videos, I would get frustrated because I'm like, God, what asshole would make a level like this? Like, just looks like the least amount of fun. But then you're in it for the challenge. It's like, oh, you know, I love Mario, but can I beat this crazy level this lunatic made? And sometimes people would rage quit. They'd be like, you know what? I can't play this shit anymore. It's too infuriating. We are now in the desert. Desert levels are not my fave, but maybe this might change my mind. Stone Eye Zone. Layer Cake Dessert. Hello, large head. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Anything up here? Hey, look at that. Look at that. The Mario Maker is coming back to help me. Oh, should I go squirrel suit or... Actually, this wouldn't be squirrel suit, right? Or is this squirrel suit and there's another name for the other one? I believe it's got a W, Wakui name? When he's in the actual squirrel suit. Oh, it was raining coins. Was not expecting that. I don't expect it to rain much when I'm in the desert. But yeah, there's a different name for the squirrel suits. I can't think of it right now. Whatever, I'll take this. Give me my coins. I'll take that. I like the music for this level. It's kind of got like an Arabian theme to it. Whatever I'm gonna hit out of here is going down. Yep, goodbye. Why even give it to me? Why you gotta tease me? Oh, shit. Come here, squirrely man. Actually, this is quite important. Oh, I thought it was going all the way down. Put the nut down. There you go. There we got a, Omnistar? Shit, I forgot what it was called. That fucking one Pokemon. It's not Kabuto, it's the other one. Omnistar? I think Omnistar is the evolution. The regular one, Omnanite? Omninite? Omnanite. Fuck, I don't know right now. Oh god. Whatever. Actually, you know what I just remembered? After this level, we're gonna go, we're gonna play Luigi. Completely forgot about it. I was so entrenched with the Mario stuff. Forgot about our boy Luigi. I guess just like everyone else forgot about Luigi. Just like Nintendo, too. They forgot about Luigi. Are you gonna save me? Oh, thank God, that saved me, worked out in my favor. Oh, this is the exact same spot. Fuck, I thought I could bounce off the turtle. The Koopa Troopa. Come back, fountain. Beautiful. Hello, creepy thing. Hold on, I gotta pay attention to this. They're trying to trick me. They're always watching me and shit. Okay, beautiful. Now we're gonna go see our boy Luigi. See how he's doing. Who are you? Can I... What happened, Toad? What did he do? Ah, this is terrible. Some weirdo stole a bunch of my stuff. And he's so fast, I'll never catch him. Please, you've got to help me. What do you want? Where is he? Oh, wow, he is running for it. Okay, just because I want to see who the fuck he is, I'm going to go do that. That was all my all-time double favorite stuff, and I may never see it again. Aha! This is no time to stand around. He was headed for Acorn Plains. Oh, Toad's actually going too. I almost forgot. Pipes are a surefire answer when you're in a rush. Shoom. Okay, hold on. I want to go see who this guy is, and then we will go check on Luigi. Oops. I could have taken the stupid pipe, but I don't know. I just prefer to walk, I guess. Toad said he's fast. Hello? Catch Nabbit. Am I just... Come on, you could have given me that. That was kind of on the head. Kind of a bandit. He's a rabbit too. He's a Nabbit. Yeah, I guess that's a cool name. There is a time limit, but I want to see if I can get a power up. I'll take this. Thank you. It's just good to have backup. Where's little buddy going? No pipes. Okay, cool. Why? Why, Mr. Squirrel? Why? Why must you do this to me? Give me that. Thank you. He is just leaping away. I don't even know where the hell he's going. I don't even know if I'll be able to make it to him in time. You got 36 seconds. Oh, I'm close. Okay. I made it seem like he ran a marathon. Not this time. I gotta catch Nabbit, dabbit. Oh, I probably should have. That would probably help me so much more. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to catch him. Nabbit got away. Well, let's see the story with Luigi. If it's the same goddamn... It is the goddamn same thing, except Mario's not here. His hat's here. He missed the dinner reservation. Can I skip this? I can't skip it. So I'm gonna play the exact same levels. Why don't I just play the Mario one, but I play as Luigi instead? And then I get best of both worlds. Maybe the levels are different. I'm not gonna be negative yet. This is the exact same shit. Why the fuck would I replay this again? I'm gonna do one level, and then we're going back to Mario. Wait, no, this one... Yeah, he's got a crazy jump. Okay, interesting, interesting. But now we get to see Luigi with all these weird upgrades. It's gonna be so cool, except instead of red, or turning it red, it's gonna be green. There's large Luigi. This looks goofy. Is there more flowers? I feel like there's more flower. Oh god, I am dead. I feel like the grass has more flowers to it. Or am I wrong? I feel like it's the exact same thing. It is. What the fuck am I talking about? We're going back to Mario. Fuck Luigi. Nintendo tried to fool me, but, you know, I saw right through their veil of tricks. I saw they tried to repackage the same game to me, except with a different character. You can't trick me that easily, Nintendo. I'm smarter than that. So, we're just going to play Mario, and we're going to enjoy Mario. And while we do that, we're going to start with wrestling talk because it is WrestleMania weekend and there is quite a bit to talk about, to be honest. Obviously, you've got WrestleMania, but you've also got a couple other shows WrestleMania weekend that just kind of make it a huge weekend for wrestling. The shows that I'm going to be talking about, I'm going to talk about each show and just kind of give my predictions, mainly for WrestleMania, but we'll just kind of go through the other shows. But we got Impact Wrestling and New Japan doing the Multiverse United. We've got Ring of Honor, Supercard of Honor, NXT, Stand and Deliver, and there's also the Hall of Fame, which I might say a few things about, but for the most part, we're just going to talk about the shows. We'll start with the Impact ones. There's some pretty good matches on here. First one I would say I'm quite interested in seeing is Mike Bailey and Tanahashi. That's a pretty awesome sounding match. I'm a big fan of Mike Bailey. Tanahashi, I haven't seen too much of him, but the stuff I have seen, I've enjoyed. One thing I would talk about Impact before we get into the show is, damn, I feel bad for Josh Alexander. Super unfortunate news to hear his injury. on a huge weekend. You had a huge match coming up against Steve Macklin for the Impact title. That should have been a killer match. Unfortunately, we're not going to see that match. Hopefully, speedy recovery to him. He's been doing a great job as the Impact World Champion the past few months. Big fan. I'm extra supportive of him because, you know, we're both Canadian, so I gotta support my Canadian boys. And, yeah, just super unfortunate news about Josh Alexander. So, he was supposed to wrestle... I think he was supposed to wrestle Kushida. I could be wrong on that. Because I know they ended up doing Kushida versus Lio Rush. So, yeah, I believe he was supposed to face Kushida. But, yeah, anyways, as far as the other matches on the card, so like I said, Mike Bailey and Tanahashi, that should be a killer match. Jeff Cobb versus Moose. Just going to be two big guys just clubbering each other. That should be fun to watch. We got an X Division Scramble match. Trey Miguel, Clark Connors, Kazarian, Kevin Knight, Rich Swann, and Rocky Romero. I'm not too familiar with the New Japan guys. I'm familiar with Rocky, but Kevin Knight and Clark Connors, not too much. Kenta versus Minoru Suzuki. That should be a fun match. That's going to be for the New Japan Strong Openweight Championship. The match with Trey Miguel, the one we mentioned before, is going to be for the X Division title. Then we got a 4-way for the Impact World Tag Team titles. We got the Bullet Club, Ace Austin and Chris Bay versus Aussie Open, Motor City Machine Guns, and the Mighty Don't Kneel. That should be fun. I've seen more and more of Aussie Open. I've become quite a fan. Motor City Machine Guns, I'm quite familiar with. I enjoy them. Bullet Club, Austin and Bay, I like them together, to be honest. I really like them as a team. And the Mighty Don't Kneel, I'm not too familiar with Bad Dude Tito, so this will be kind of my first exposure to him. And Shane Haste, I saw a little bit of his stuff in WWE when he was there as TM61. And then we got an 8-man tag, which is going to be Alex Coughlin, Callahan, Fred Rosser, and PCO versus Eddie Edwards, Joe Hendry, and Tom Lawler and JR Kratos. This is a weird 8-man tag to me. I thought it would have been like more Impact Wrestling versus New Japan, but this is a mix of people from both companies on each other's team, so it's kind of a weird thing. I'm assuming it's a heel versus face type thing. Actually, no, because I think Eddie's a heel, and Joe Hendry, who's on the other team, is a face. PCO's a face. Callahan's a heel. Yeah, so it is a mix of like heels and baby faces. That's weird. I don't know. Maybe there's a story. I'm not too sure. But yeah, some of these people I'm not too familiar with. JR Kratos and Alex Coughlin, not too familiar with. Tom Lawler, I'm familiar with. He used to be an MMA fighter. I think he used to wrestle or fight in the UFC. And he transitioned into pro wrestling. I know he was with MLW for a good bit, and now he's with New Japan. The most interested person I am to see is Fred Rosser, who used to be Darren Young in WWE. I'm very interested to see him because I haven't seen too much of his stuff ever since he left WWE. He joined New Japan. He was part of their American show, New Japan Strong. They ended up putting that title on him. He ended up losing it to Kenta a couple months back. He had a big role in New Japan, you know, putting the title on him. That's a big deal. So obviously he's doing something right, and I have not seen him since WWE, so I really look forward to seeing him wrestle in this match and just in general. Hopefully he can maybe even do some shots with Impact, because right now, Impact's missing a lot of star power, especially with the loss of Josh Alexander, and I would even say their main event scene is kind of lacking. They don't really have any big talent, any big names, so I would like to see a guy like Fred Rosser maybe come in and mix it up with the Impact Wrestling guys, whether it be for like 3 months, 6 months, come in, do some stuff, and I think that would be fun. Another guy I'd actually like to see in Impact Wrestling, I think he would be good right now, it would be Magnus or Nick Aldis. Former NWA World Champion. I think he's a multi-time NWA World Champion. I think he's won it 2 or 3 times. He's done with NWA. I think he wants to go to WWE. I'm not too sure. Obviously, he has a lot of history in TNA. Right now, I think it might be a good spot for him to come into TNA. Like I said, with Josh Alexander out, they need a kind of bigger name to kind of come in and fill the void of the world title picture, and I think he'd be a good name to kind of mix it up. So Fred Rosser or Nick Aldis, I'm so used to calling him Magnus, are 2 guys I would like to see in Impact Wrestling in the next few weeks, months, whatever they have planned. After that, we have a 4-way women's title match. Winner is added to the Knockouts World title at Rebellion. I'm not sure what that match is going to be. But we got Deonna Purrazzo, Giselle Shaw, Masha Slamovich, and Miyu Yamashita. I have no expectations for this, but I think it'll probably be a good match. And then the main event is going to be, I don't know if this will be the main event. This is the last match listed on the Wikipedia. But Kushida and Lio Rush. Obviously, Impact has a lot of plans for Kushida because it was announced at one of their next pay-per-views. It's going to be Steve Macklin versus Kushida. Winner gets the vacant Impact World title. So obviously Impact sees a lot in Kushida to kind of give him that big title match. I believe Steve Macklin will win, but to even put him in that match is pretty big. So I look forward to seeing that match. And maybe even they might surprise us. Obviously, Steve Macklin seems like the top candidate to become the world champion, but maybe they might put it on Kushida. Who knows? I remember when they gave the title to Pentagon Jr., and I was like, what the fuck? Really? And hey, they might pull another surprise here and give the title to Kushida. We'll have to wait to see, but I would say overall it looks like a fun show. I definitely want to check this out. Don't know if I'll get to it right away. WrestleMania is my priority in terms of watching any shows, but I'll definitely be checking this one out eventually. After that, we got Ring of Honor, Super Card of Honor 2023, and this is a pretty interesting card. I like it and I don't like it. So the reason I'm not a fan of it is the card doesn't really consist of Ring of Honor roster, or who I would think is on the Ring of Honor roster. Like, you got a lot of New Japan guys on here. You got a match from AAA, the Commander and Vikingo match. So it's kind of a weird pay-per-view where I would like to see it focus on Ring of Honor guys, but I guess it is called Super Card, so it's like loaded up as much as you can. But I would have liked to have seen more Ring of Honor guys on this show, just to kind of see who's on the roster. That's my little gripe, but we'll go through the show real quick. In no particular order, we have the Reach for the Sky ladder match, which will crown the new Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. This is also going to be getting a new belt design. In the ladder match, we got 5 teams. It's going to be the Lucha Bros, Top Flight, The Kingdom, Aussie Open, and La Faction Ingobernables. I probably butcher that, but I'll just call them LFI, which is going to be Rush and Drilistico. Honestly, the Lucha Brothers in this kind of is weird to me because they haven't appeared once on Ring of Honor. I could be wrong. I said that with so much confidence, but I'm not too sure if they appeared on any Ring of Honor shows because I just watched episode 1. But I feel like I remember reading the results and I don't remember seeing their name anywhere. Like I said, I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am. But it just seems kind of odd to have them here. But I think they'll do awesome in the ladder match. Do I think they'll win? That I'm not too sure. I don't know who you would put the titles on. I don't think it's going to be Aussie Open because they have commitments to New Japan, but that hasn't stopped, other talent from winning titles from other companies. So there's a possibility they could win. I think right now for me would probably be Top Flight. I could see them winning and becoming the new tag team champions. The Kingdom, probably not. Lucha Bros, I think they're probably going to be more with AEW. They could still win it, like Claudio is appearing on AEW quite regularly, and he's the world champion for Ring of Honor. So they could do the same thing with the Lucha Bros. I'm going to say Top Flight. I think Top Flight's going to take it and become the new tag team champions. I would assume it'd be a babyface just because they're promoting it as the Reach for the Sky ladder match. It's going to be like a tribute to the Briscoe brothers. So it'd be kind of dumb to have like heels win it. So it'd have to be faces of some sort. So it'd have to either be Top Flight or the Lucha Bros. I'm going to go with Top Flight, but I can see the Lucha Bros winning as well. Next we got 6-man Ring of Honor 6-man tag team titles on the line. We got the Embassy taking on the team of AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Metalik. News recently broke that Brian Cage is going to be finishing up with AEW / Ring of Honor. Where's he going to end up? Who knows? Maybe he'll go back to Impact Wrestling. He's a former Impact Wrestling World Champion. I think he's probably WWE bound. I could be wrong, but he's getting up there in age. I just double checked. He's 39 years old. So probably going to go to WWE, do some stuff, whether it be NXT or go to the main roster. I think he can add quite a bit. And we'll talk more about WWE later with, potential brand splits, bringing in different people. But Brian Cage is obviously a name to look out for. I think he could be Impact bound, could be wrong, but WWE is most likely the candidate. And obviously because of him leaving, I assume that AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Metalik will be your new 6-man tag team champions. So just based on that news, I'm going to go with new champions here. After that, we got Samoa Joe versus Mark Briscoe for the ROH TV title. I think we got to go Mark Briscoe here, right? Like, I don't see Samoa Joe retaining. Mark Briscoe, I think his stock's real big right now. Ever since the death of his brother, the stuff that he's done on AEW has been very entertaining. To see him kind of hold his own, I for sure thought he was going to be taking the title off Claudio and becoming the new Ring of Honor World Champion. But you know what? I can see him definitely becoming the new Ring of Honor TV Champion. So I'm going to go with Mark Briscoe here. New Ring of Honor TV Champion. Next, we got Athena versus Yuka Sakazaki. I'm not too familiar with her. I think Athena will probably retain. I don't see her losing the title. I don't even know if they're going to be planning on putting the title on Willow Nightingale. That's what it seemed like for a little bit, but I believe they had a match on Ring of Honor already, so I don't know if that was a blow-off match, but I'd like to see Athena continue to hold the Ring of Honor Women's title. After that, we got Wheeler Yuta versus Shibata. I don't know how to pronounce his first name, but they're going to be wrestling for the Pure Championship, and of course it's going to be contested in Pure Rules. This should be a good match. I'm not the biggest fan of Shibata. I know that's blasphemous to say, but I remember watching his match with Okada and just those fucking headbutts that he gave him that ended up causing his own brain aneurysm. I just thought it was absolutely disgusting. Like, he might be a great wrestler. And I know he is. I've seen clips of him. Like, I know he can kill it. But just for that dumb shit that he did with the headbutts, I'm just not a fan of that. It makes me dislike this guy a little bit. I know it's personal, but like, those fucking, if you listen to those headbutts, go YouTube right now. Go look up Shibata Okada headbutts. You will find the fucking clip and you will hear, I'll make the noise for you. That is two skulls hitting each other very, very hard. It is just fucking disgusting. It almost ended his career. Well, it ended his career for a little bit. Almost ended his life. It was nasty. But, you know, it's good to see him healing up and coming back and making a second run at it. I was going to say hopefully he stops all that dumb shit, but I think if he did, there's a chance that he could fucking die. So I don't think we'll be seeing that. But Pure Rules, this is going to be a very mat-based technical style match. I look forward to seeing it. I think Wheeler is going to retain. Actually, I can see them putting it on Shibata. I don't know. This one's another 50-50. I'm going to go Wheeler Yuta to retain. After that, we got Vikingo and Commander for the AAA Mega Championship. This should just be like a crazy, ridiculous, high-flying match. I expect Vikingo to retain. I wouldn't expect AAA to do a big title change on a pay-per-view that's not even theirs, so I'm going to go Vikingo. A new match that was announced, I believe it was a Wednesday night after Dynamite. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Daniel Garcia. This could be a fun one. This was a very random match to be announced, especially after he lost to Adam Cole. It's like, why the fuck would you put him in a big match against Hiroshi Tanahashi? Is it maybe to get a win back? I'm not too sure. I don't know if there's anybody else you could have put in this spot. This just seemed very random, especially after Garcia lost to Adam Cole on Wednesday, but whatever. I'm going to go Tanahashi to win. He's wrestling two companies matches. You know, he's wrestling the Impact match against Mike Bailey, and he's wrestling here against Daniel Garcia. I don't see him losing either of those matches. Well, I can see him losing to Mike Bailey. I don't think he'll lose to Daniel Garcia. That's just me. And then the main event, Claudio Castagnoli versus Eddie Kingston for the Ring of Honor World title. I'm actually looking forward to this match quite a bit. I don't know too much about their history, but I know they'll probably beat the shit out of each other. As far as who's going to win, I think Claudio's going to retain. I would like to see Eddie win and become the new Ring of Honor World Champion, but not yet. I think let Claudio keep it for maybe the next pay-per-view. Maybe they drop it on one of the TV shows. Who knows? But I don't want Claudio to lose it on his first match to Eddie Kingston. Because I think the whole story is he doesn't see Eddie Kingston as his equal. if he were to beat Eddie and be like, hey, I told you so, like, you're a failure, you left AEW, now you fucking came to Ring of Honor, you tried to take my title, I showed you that you were nothing, and then we just build up Eddie Kingston from the ground zero to eventually winning the world title. I'd like to see Eddie win it, just not here. So I'm going to go with Claudio to retain the world title, but yeah, I would have liked to see more actual roster members of the Ring of Honor roster, because, like, I don't know who the fuck is part of the roster yet, officially, like, on a week-to-week basis. So I would have liked to see more consistent people from the show, but like the title suggests, it is a super card, so might as well stack it up, especially it's the biggest weekend in wrestling. People are going to be from all over the country. There's a bunch of other shows that are happening as well. You got GCW, I think, is having a show. Joey Janela's Spring Break, that's another big show. So a lot of people are in town. Hey, might as well take advantage of it and throw them all in one match. Or all on one show, I apologize. I'm excited to watch that ladder match. It's probably going to be absolutely crazy. And Commander versus Vikingo, you're probably going to see some stuff you've never seen before. So that seems like a lot of fun. After that, we got NXT Stand and Deliver. Honestly, I've not been keeping up too much with NXT stuff, so I'm not even sure the matches that are announced. So as I'm reading this, I don't know what to expect. We got Chase University taking on Schism in an 8-person mixed tag team match, and the winner gains control of Chase U. I actually saw the little promo that they did leading up to this and the whole school assembly thing. I thought that was fun. I enjoyed that. I do like Chase U, so I do hope they win. I don't want them to kill that gimmick. I like Andre Chase. I like Thea Hale. I think she's awesome. She's only like 19 or something, 19 or 20, but like her work on the outside is so entertaining. I've seen a couple Chase U segments, and just she's so loud. Her facials are good, and adding Tyler Bate here I think is quite interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Chase U to win this. After that, we got a triple threat for the NXT World Tag Team titles. We got the Creed brothers, the D'Angelo family, and Gallus. Do the Creed brothers finally win the titles here? I don't believe they've won the titles yet. I could be wrong. I don't think they've won the tag titles yet, but I think the Creed brothers here are the favorite to win the tag titles. I don't think Tony D'Angelo needs it. You know, he's more of a singles guy. It would be cool to see him with the tag titles, him and Stax, but Gallus I haven't seen too much of, but I was surprised when they even won the titles off the New Day. I think Creed brothers. After that, we have a fatal 5-way for the NXT North American title. We got Wesley taking on JD McDonough, Ilya Dragunov, Axiom, and the debut of Dragon Lee. This should be a fun match. You got a lot of combustible elements here. Technical wrestling of Ilya Dragunov, and the hard-hitting too. The Axiom with the high-flying shit. Dragon Lee, Wesley with the high-flying stuff. I think this could be a fucking crazy bonkers match. This is probably one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most out of the whole weekend of events, WrestleMania, all the shows. This match alone, I think, could be one of the matches that you look out for and like, oh damn, they fucking tore the house down. So I'm looking forward to this. And I think we get a new NXT NA champion. I don't think Wesley's gonna retain. He's done a good reign so far. I've kept up with it a little bit. I know his last feud was with Dijak. Yeah, I think we're gonna get a new NA champion here. Who's it gonna be? I'm not too sure. Part of me wants to say Dragon Lee, just because he's new and kind of build him up a little bit. But I can see like JD McDonough winning it, and then eventually maybe building towards him and Dragon Lee in a one-on-one. I don't know. We'll have to wait to see. But I don't think Axiom's going to win, and I don't think Dragunov's going to win. So my money's on either Dragon Lee or JD McDonough. After that, we got a NXT Women's Tag Team title match when we got Phelan Henley and Kiana James taking on Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. I don't have anything to say because I don't know any of these girls. So I am completely unfamiliar with any of these people, so I have no comments there. Next, we got a ladder match for the NXT Women's title. We got Indy Hartwell, Lyra Valkyra, Tiffany Stratton, Gigi Dolan, Zoe Stark, and Roxanne Perez. This could be fun. I don't think I've ever seen a women's ladder match. I think I've seen clips of like the women's Money in the Bank ladder match, but I don't think I've ever seen like a full women's ladder match, so I'm kind of looking forward to this. I'm a big fan of Zoe Stark. I like her. Indy Hartwell, I've seen some stuff of hers, and I like her quite a bit. Tiffany Stratton, Lyra, and Gigi Dolan. Well, Gigi Dolan, I think I've seen a little bit. Tiffany Stratton and Lyra, I'm not too familiar with. Roxanne Perez, I haven't seen. I think I've seen very little, maybe very little, but I've heard good things about her. I don't know who's going to win, but should be a fun match to watch. After that, we have an unsanctioned match, Johnny Gargano versus Grayson Waller, because he is Australian. I think this should be a fun match. It's good to see Johnny back in NXT. And they're not going to be in, I think they film in Orlando consistently. So to see them back in a big building, getting that NXT crowd, Johnny Gargano, I think he's going to have a hellacious reaction. I think people are just going to be crazy to see him. But I can definitely see Grayson Waller winning. I think there's no point in having Gargano win. He's probably going to go back to Raw. You know, this is just a big match to have on this pay-per-view, so I'm going to go Grayson Waller. After that, we got the main event, Braun Breaker defending his NXT World title against Carmelo Hayes. I don't think Carmelo's winning this. There's been a lot of talk of him coming up to the main roster, and we'll talk about him more after the WrestleMania stuff, because I think he's going to be coming up. Braun Breaker, I can see getting called up as well, so I really don't know who's going to win this. I'm going to go with Braun Breaker. And I can definitely see him losing the title to Grayson Waller, whether that be on an NXT show or the next pay-per-view, which they just announced is going to be NXT Battleground at the end of May. I definitely see Braun winning, Grayson Waller winning it from him, and then that way Braun Breaker and Carmelo can both get called up to the main roster. And we have Grayson Waller as the NXT World Champion. I think that's what's going to happen in the next coming weeks. So main event, I'm going to go with Braun Breaker defeating Carmelo Hayes. I would like to see Carmelo win because I have really enjoyed what I've seen from him. But I think Braun's going to retain. And then we have WrestleMania. I mean, we had the Hall of Fame before that. I'll just quickly go through it. We got Rey Mysterio, Great Muta, Stacy Keibler, Andy Kaufman, and Tim White all going into the Hall of Fame this year. Very weird group. Rey Mysterio, very understandable. Great Muta, very understandable. Stacy Keibler, I understand, but it's just weird when you have everyone else mentioned. And then Andy Kaufman, I know he did a lot of stuff with Jerry Lawler. That was way before my time. I'm not too familiar with it. And then Tim White getting the Warrior Award. He was one of those referees that when I was really starting to get into wrestling, he was like in every match. So it's cool to see him. I'm not sure why he's going for the Warrior Award specifically. I'm not too sure, but yeah, interesting class. Very interesting class. I'm more interested to see Rey Mysterio having Conan come up there and induct Rey. I think that should be fun. Seeing Conan in WWE for the first time ever. No, not the first time. I apologize, because he used to be in WWF a long time ago as Max Moon. Because he was never one of those guys that came over from WCW to WWE during like the invasion. He just got left out of it. I don't know if it was his decision or WWE's, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see Conan. But Ray deserves it. Great Muta deserves it. Stacy Keibler, she deserves it. Whatever. You know, who am I to say who doesn't deserve it or deserves it? But interesting Hall of Fame this year. And then last but not least, we got WrestleMania. I'm going to quickly go through this. We got 2 nights of WrestleMania. They have officially announced which match is going to be on which night. So we're going to go through them real quick. Like I said, night 1, we got Austin Theory versus John Cena for the U.S. title. This is supposed to open the show. I definitely see Austin Theory winning here. I don't see John Cena winning and nonetheless becoming the U.S. champion, unless they have him win and then he immediately vacates the title. But I don't think he's going to be with WWE besides doing this WrestleMania show, so I'm going to go with Austin Theory. Next, we got Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul. Definitely going to go with Seth. This should be a fun match to watch. I'm looking forward to see what Logan Paul can pull out in this match, but I definitely got to go with Seth Rollins here. After that, we got 6-woman tag team match. Trish, Alita, Becky Lynch versus Damage Control, which is Bayley, Dakota Kai, and Io Sky. And I definitely see the baby faces winning. So Trish, Alita, and Becky, I definitely see winning here. After that, we got a men's WrestleMania Showcase Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match, which is Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus the Street Profits versus the Viking Raiders versus Alpha Academy. Very interesting match they even have this. Like, I know you want to throw everyone on the show, which, you know, makes sense, but why not just have the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale? They're going to be having it on SmackDown, but it's like, why not just have it on the pay-per-view? I'm a fan of tag team action, so you don't got to twist my arm for this match, but it just seems kind of random, in my opinion. But as far as who's going to win here, I don't think it's going to be Alpha Academy, because obviously Otis has been doing the stuff with Maximum Male Models. I'm going to go Street Profits. I think Street Profits are going to win here. Either them or Braun Strowman and Ricochet. But I think Street Profits. But it should be a fun match. I'm looking forward to this. Then we got Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. I'm looking forward to this quite a bit. Obviously, they've been building to it. I hope they get Conan involved. I think that would be fun to see. Maybe try and get Damian Priest involved, and then Conan comes out to kind of make the save. Maybe Dominic attacks Conan. I know Conan's very frail. I know he had a lot of kidney issues. I don't know if he had the transplant yet, but Dominic making the total heel move, attacking Conan. Woo! Watching that crowd boo the shit out of him, that'd be awesome. We got Rey going into the Hall of Fame. Does he lose as well at WrestleMania? I'm not sure. I think this can be 50-50, but I can see Rey winning here and defeating Dominic. And I'm interested to see where they go from here. Obviously, Rey's pretty much a part of SmackDown. Dominic a part of the Judgment Day, more on Raw. I'm interested to see where they go with Dominic from after WrestleMania. Are they going to continue the feud? Are they going to move on to something else? We'll have to wait to see. After that, we got Charlotte Flair taking on Rhea Ripley for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I think it's got to be Rhea Ripley, right? Like, I don't see Charlotte winning this at all. I don't think anyone's going to disagree with me. I'm just going to go Rhea Ripley. And what should be the main event of night one of WrestleMania, in my opinion, and I think the opinion of many, the story that's been building towards for many months, it would be absolutely flabbergasting for them not to main event night one. The Usos defending their unified, undisputed tag titles, whatever, taking on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. You gotta give it to Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, right? You got to. Like, I don't even care about the outcome. I just want them to main event WrestleMania. I would love to see tag team wrestling get a huge platform. Obviously, we're going to have tag team on a huge platform because, like I said earlier, with the men's showcase tag team thing, obviously they're getting a big showcase there. But I also think it should be the main event. It only makes sense. It's the biggest story out of all the fucking matches on here. There's only one story that stands out besides everything else, and it's the fucking tag team title match. So I think you gotta have it. Usos, Owens, and Zayn, and definitely Owens and Zayn becoming the tag team champions. And this is another one I'm interested to see where they go from here. Will Usos retain? Will Owens and Zayn win? Who knows? We'll talk about them a little bit after the after night two. But then we got night two. We got a three-way for the IC title, Gunther, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre. This should be a fun, brutal match. I'm really looking forward to this one. I think Gunther retains. I think no question here. I don't think there's anyone that's going to dethrone Gunther. Maybe Drew McIntyre. I think there's a slight chance he wins. Sheamus, I would say no, not at all. But I'm going to go with Gunther to retain his IC title. After that, we got Edge versus the Demon, Finn Balor, in a Hell in a Cell match. They are probably going to lay it all on the line. Hopefully Edge can come out of this injury-free. He's getting up there in age. In the past few matches, he's taken quite a beating. So hopefully he doesn't do too much crazy shit. I see Balor winning here. I don't know if Edge is going to continue to be part of the roster. That's the whole thing. Does Edge continue to be part of the roster? If he does continue to be part of the roster, I think maybe he does win. If he's going to take some time off or going to go do acting, whatever the case may be, I think we give the big win to Finn Balor and maybe push him up for a potential world title candidate against whoever's going to win. We'll talk about that in a second. So I'm going to go Finn Balor on this one. After that, we got a women's WrestleMania showcase, four-way tag team match. We got Liv Morgan and Raquel versus Natalya and Shotzi versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler versus Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. I'm going to be honest, I don't really care who wins here. I have no skin in the game, so whoever wins, I'm sure will be fine. So, next one, we got Bianca Belair taking on Asuka for the Raw Women's title. This one should be a fun match. I'm going to go with Asuka to win. I think Bianca, she's had a good reign. I don't know if they plan on continuing it or not, but I'm going to go with Asuka to win the title here and become the new Raw Women's Champion. After that, we got Brock Lesnar versus Omos. This is a match that could be a train wreck and could also be awesome. Very in the middle. It's going to be quite the spectacle. I don't expect it to go too long. I'm going to expect maybe 4 or 5 minutes and a lot of big moves. Honestly, part of me sees Omos winning here. Now with Bobby Lashley not having anything to do with Bray Wyatt, we'll talk about that in a second. With that match being off, maybe we get Bobby Lashley here costing Lesnar the match. And then that builds towards a future rematch between Lesnar and Lashley. So I'm going to go with Omos here to pick up the victory and defeat the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. And then the main event of all main events, goddamn, the biggest match of the weekend. Roman Reigns defending his undisputed Universal Championship against the #1 contender, the winner of the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. Who wins here? Honestly, I know as much as people want Cody to win, I think this is very 50-50. I'm in the boat with I would like Cody to win. I would like Cody to win and become the new world champion. I think that'd make for an awesome moment. I think they're going to have a killer match. I think the crowd is going to be absolutely eat it up. But I think there's also a slight chance that Roman wins and retains. I know it's hard to say, but I don't know. There's just part of me that's like, yeah, Roman might win. Like, I don't think there's a big chance. I would say 49-51. If I had to put numbers on it, I would say 51% Cody Rhodes, 49% Roman. I really don't know who's going to win here. My heart says Cody. You know, it's got to be Cody. It's got to be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns and bring in a new era to WWE. And I think that's what it's going to be. Because no matter what happens with WrestleMania, I'm more interested to see what happens with the fallout of WrestleMania, the post-Mania Raw, post-Mania SmackDown. I think that's going to be very interesting, where you got potential surprises. You know, Jay White may be coming in, maybe some NXT call-ups, maybe a Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Cameron Grimes, maybe bringing in some people that we're not expecting, maybe a Brian Cage. Maybe he just appears on Raw. Who knows? But this would be my ideal situation. So you got Cody wins. He's the new world champion. And you also have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn become new tag team champions. And then we take those titles and we split them apart. Yes, the titles have been unified for quite a while. I think it's time for each brand to kind of have its own tag champions and world champion. Because with Roman kind of holding the belts hostage, I would say, it kind of limits what Raw can do. Like, yeah, the U.S. title's been elevated quite a bit, but other than the U.S. title, guys are just kind of wrestling for nothing. You know, you got guys like Seth, Austin Theory, Edge, Balor, and then on SmackDown you got Drew McIntyre, you got Sheamus, you got Roman, you got Gunther, Braun Strowman, Ricochet, Shinsuke Nakamura. He's been out for quite a bit. There was another name that, LA Knights. He's another one that's kind of just treading water. Bray Wyatt, Bobby Lashley. These are all big names. So I think if we split the tag titles, we split the world title, each show gets their own respective champion and tag champions, I think it'll be a lot better, in my opinion. And there are rumors that there's going to be a new world title design, which is interesting. Can't wait to see what that looks like. The past few titles that they've introduced have looked absolutely atrocious. Last one I can think of is the 24/7 title, and that was just trash. We'll have to wait to see. Hopefully it looks good, but yeah, that post-Mania show, that's where we're going to see some change. That's where we're going to see some cool stuff, and yeah, really looking forward to that post-Mania stuff. just some thoughts on wrestling, this big wrestling weekend. So, if everything goes according to plan, I want to do the next episode of Gangster Plays. We'll talk WrestleMania, maybe some post-Mania stuff. Those other shows that I talked about, Ring of Honor, Impact, and NXT, I probably won't watch everything to talk about for the next episode, so we'll have some stuff for the episode after that. But for the next episode of Gangster Plays, definitely going to be talking some WrestleMania and post-Mania news, results, all that kind of stuff. So look forward to that. But I want to know in the comment section, what show are you looking forward to the most? Or maybe what match are you looking forward to the most? Out of all the shows I talked about, or maybe there's a show that I didn't talk about that you're really looking forward to. Let me know in the comment section. And then I did watch a few things before we wrap up here. I watched a movie, and like I talked about earlier, I watched season 1 of a show. So the movie that I watched, this was another thing where it's just like, man, I don't know what the fuck to watch. There's so many things like I want to watch, but at the same time, I'm like, too long. I'm not in the mood for this, whatever. I ended up watching The Addams Family 2, the animated movie. I watched the first animated movie a couple episodes ago. We talked about it. I'm not sure which episode that happened in. I thoroughly enjoyed the first movie, the Addams Family movie. I've been a fan of the Addams Family for quite some time. I used to watch the shows and stuff and the old movies. So the Addams Family holds a special place in my heart. The second movie I ended up watching, and it was okay. I thought it was pretty good, but it wasn't as enjoyable as the first one, in my opinion. This was almost borderline Angry Birds, where Angry Birds had so much or Angry Birds 2, sorry. I believe it was the last episode of Gangster Plays where we talked about Angry Birds. Or no, I think it was the episode before that. We talked about Angry Birds and there's just so much music. And this kind of almost felt the same way. There was a lot of music in this movie. But the one thing about the music in this movie, it was just too much rap. Too much rap and hip-hop music for, a family that's weird. It's like, I don't think rap and hip-hop are very fitting genres for this family. So I just thought it was super out of place. So I thought that was kind of weird. The story was okay. The story is about a scientist that says that Wednesday is his daughter and she doesn't belong to the Addams family. They were switched at birth. If you're going to write a story, at least make it believable, You're telling me Wednesday is not part of the Addams family? Are you fucking kidding me? She fits in perfectly with that crazy bunch of people. So I wasn't too crazy about the story. They went on a road trip as well across the US, which just seems very, this is only the second movie, but it seems like they already ran out of ideas. It's like, oh, we were weird in this one place, now let's be weird in all these places. I say, alright, whatever, It was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I enjoyed the first one way more. Second one did have some good moments. There was some funny stuff that happened, but the story kind of took me out of it. As far as the voice cast, it's pretty much the same voice cast from the first movie. You have Oscar Isaac, Chloe Grace Moretz, I believe her name is. I didn't write it down, but the girl, she plays Hit Girl in Kick-Ass. It's Chloe Grace something. I forgot her last name, but she plays Wednesday, so she had a very big role in the movie. But yeah, overall, it was okay. I can't really recommend this one too much. And then the last thing I watched, like I said, I watched a TV show, season 1 of Vice Principals. This was a show that was kind of recommended to me, and I wanted to check out for a while. I'm a big Danny McBride fan. I loved Eastbound and Down. I think that show is a classic. If you're looking for a good comedy, Eastbound and Down is a great comedy TV show. And that's what I was kind of expecting with Vice Principals, with Danny McBride as the lead. It's been proposed to me as this is a very funny series, right? And I expected that because, like I said, it has Danny McBride. But man, it's funny, but it's not that funny. I wouldn't even say this is a comedy. It's a drama. It's a dramedy. I think there's more drama than comedy in the show. But the show's about 2 vice principals, like the title suggests, and the principal of the school has to quit because his wife contracts cancer. And the 2 vice principals, one played by Danny McBride and the other played by Walton Goggins, they both hope that they're selected for the role of the new principal. But that does not happen. Instead of them getting promoted, a new principal is assigned and they team up to try and get rid of her and make her life a living hell. they do some funny stuff, but then they just do some fucked up shit to her, or it's just basically harassment and bullying, and it's just like, by the end of it, you feel sorry for this woman who, just moved from Philly, recently got a divorce. Her husband was cheating on her. She's got 2 sons. She's a single mom. You really feel sorry for her. And then you have these 2 assholes just picking fights with her and making her life miserable. You want to root for Danny McBride because he's funny, but at the same time, it's like, man, I hope they don't become principal. Fuck these guys. They're assholes. It wasn't as funny as I was expecting it to be. I was really expecting to just bust out laughing. And there are some funny moments, but for the most part, it is more of a drama than a comedy. But I will say it's very bingeable. It's 2 seasons, 9 episodes each. Each episode is 30 minutes. I've only watched season 1. I plan on watching season 2, and we'll talk about that maybe in the next episode. But yeah, not as funny as what I was expecting, but still had funny moments, but not as funny as I was expecting. That's the best way I can describe it. Danny McBride, he is a single dad, or he's a divorced dad. His ex-wife is dating a motocross guy, and the daughter lives with them, and he's vying to be the principal, but then he's also trying to be a good dad to his daughter, and he hates his ex-wife, and he hates her boyfriend. He's just a dick to all of them. The other vice principal, played by Walton Goggins, he is married to this Korean lady, I believe, and her mom also lives with them, and she yells at him so much in Korean. They go off at each other quite a bit, and he makes some remarks. So there are some offensive jokes in there if you're easily offended. Season 1 ended on a cliffhanger. Not what I was expecting. I was like, holy shit, that is heavy. I'm only watching it because, like I said, it's only 2 seasons, and it's 9 episodes each, so it's 18 episodes in total. I've already watched half of it. They're 30-minute episodes. I don't usually watch TV shows, but this kind of seemed right up my alley. But I'm hoping season 2 is a lot funnier than season 1, so I look forward to watching season 2. But yeah, as far as season 1, I don't know if I can recommend it yet. Let me watch season 2, and then I'll see if I can give a recommendation. But if you do like Danny McBride, you like Eastbound and Down, you like that type of stuff, I would say you'd probably like this. So if you do like those shows, definitely check this out. Let me watch season 2, and then I'll give a concise review and recommendations, if so. So that is all that I watched for this episode, and we're going to wrap it up here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I think I got the whole title there. Hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you're interested in checking it out, it's only available on the Nintendo Switch. If you don't have one, unfortunately, you are not able to play this game. But what you can do is check out the new movie in theaters this coming early April. I am not sponsored by Nintendo at all, but I want to support good video game movies, and this seems like a pretty good one, so definitely want to check out the movie. I don't know if I'll watch it for the next episode, but I definitely want to check it out. I hope it's good. I hope it's a lot of fun, and I hope it makes a lot of money. So that is going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Gangsta Plays. Look forward to some stuff upcoming on the channel. Currently working on the figure video. That should be up hopefully soon. New series. I have not started recording yet, but will be very soon. Basically, I just got to sit down and record, but I got everything planned. Continuing Gotham Knights, of course. And for the next episode of Gangsta Plays, obviously we'll be talking about WrestleMania and some other wrestling stuff, so look forward to that. So that is going to be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Keep up with everything that's going on the channel, and I'll catch you guys next time. And until then, guys, peace out.